Crap. That's not what I wanted at all. No. Yes. It's a little too loud. Alright. We're still very far behind here. Okay. Alright, that's that one. Alright. I'm very sorry about that. Alright.
Just never quite done
So we got 3 videos now. It's gonna be the biggest practice session you've ever seen. And as soon as I finally get myself ready, I started like a solid 5 minutes early here. Alright. Let's do this. Goodbye. We're actually gonna get our tea right after this, so... Oh, whoops. I want a practice session timer here. So we go up now. Hey, what up, Perp? With that, I'll be gone for about 30 seconds while I pour my tea into my tea kettle. Jesus. No socks. I'm wearing socks. Don't tell me I'm not wearing socks, but I thought you were going to say no social media. I forgot to post in my Discord and on Twitter. Thank you so much for reminding me, Pink. You're very helpful. I'm wearing socks. I'm not going to just jut my leg up and like show you my socks, but I definitely was wearing socks. I went to a tea shop in the city, capital. It's either Capital City Teas or Capital Teas, because I live in the DC area. I got black tea. They called it bourbon, vanilla bourbon. Vanilla bourbon is the flavor of tea. It's a black tea. It's very good. I am eating a big block of cheese. Oh yeah, I gotta chill myself out 1 second. Then we could finally get the show on the road a solid 10 minutes after I started streaming. Alright, gotta press the tweet button. Lost levels, Warpless D-4 practice /runs. You know, you're supposed to do this stuff like right before you start streaming, so you're not scrambling right after you start streaming, but here I am. I know, I'm sorry, Dewey. I let you down. I'm actually really behind. I meant to make changes to my splits and stuff like that. I didn't do that. By changes to my splits, I mean adding in a coin route. We're gonna start doing that tomorrow. That's definitely what I do, Pink, but the priority for me is just not there right now. I'm sorry, Dewey, but yes. Similar to how all those YouTubers beg for you to turn on the notification bell, you need to go into your settings and make it so you get an email, text, and a Twitch notification whenever I go live. You need all of those. It's been a few days. This is already hard for me. Alright, we're finally gonna learn Bowser's, by the way. That sucks, Pink, but does it really suck? I really like lentils. I really do. Fair enough, Dewey. I mean, I definitely say 3 Cats is my favorite streamer. I mean, it sucks, but at the same time, it's death by chocolate. It could be worse. Yeah, I'm a big fan of lentils. I'm not a big fan of Whole Foods. Like, I understand, like, it's, at this point, cliche not to like Whole Foods, but, like, every single time I'm in there, I feel like I'm in a cult, basically. Mainly because, like, they, like, sell homeopathic medicine, and, like, they're just like, no big deal, we just have homeopathic medicine. Like, that's insane to me. Like, why do you sell debunk science and act like it's no big deal? Yeah, I'm a lentil guy. I put that on all my social media. Lentil guy. That's my name on Instagram. Yeah, I live less than a block away from a grocery store, so I just go there. I'm not driving to go any other store, really. And Whole Foods is okay. I'm just uncomfortable being inside of it. Also, I like to do my grocery shopping in very unpresentable ways, just like sweatpants, shit-stained t-shirt. And like, I could do that in a normal grocery store, but all the people in exercise clothes and stuff at Whole Foods are gonna be upset. Alright, I actually haven't been focusing enough on this. So we want to see all of these.
I was happy with Windows 98, Windows XP.
Darbian was happy with Windows 98, but I was a little bit too early in the video.
The ones I've used. And it was certainly still fun.
Alright, so he just goes in. I think I'm gonna have to start doing that too. I mean, that's pretty intense. I'm not sure if I do that, but I've definitely had unproductive days. Yeah, but then Windows Me came out and people no longer had the same faith in Microsoft as they did when Windows 98 was here. I remember Windows 98, I think. I was solid 4 years old, but I was a fan. Yeah, XP was pretty good. No one's denying XP is good. I have to like learn how to use these save states better because I want to make a save state at the end here, but okay. Bowser 1. Nice. That's not the one I want, though. Okay, all I have to do is jump higher. And then it's actually really easy. Hey, Pink, thanks for the host. Oh my god, why wasn't I doing that before? Alright, we're good. Yeah, I don't really remember that well, but it sounds right, so I'm not going to dispute it. It's like that Sunny quote. Alright, yeah, there's really not much left. Oh, so the two changes I want to do, I want to actually practice... I want to practice Bowser's. So this is going to be a relatively long practice session, sorry about that, but I'm just coming back to the game after a PB. I want to practice Bowser's, and I want to actually no longer deboost. Of course, you know I was offering a $1,000 bounty on that, right? So if anyone's going to be excited, it's going to be the guy offering to pony up $1,000 for that to be implemented. But since BK was also offering $1,000, like, there are some rules. Basically, it has to go into the actual official implementation of SNES. But I'm definitely planning on ponying up that money. But yeah, BK and I actually discussed that today, because it's a lot more real now than it was even a week ago when it was announced that some guy had it jankily working. I'm really happy that it's no longer USB to SNES, because his original implementation required USB to SNES, which is what I'm currently using for save states. But when you start having everything done through USB to SNES, like, what's the point of even having the cartridge when you have to hook it up to your computer at the same time? Hey, sounds good. Thanks, Canadian Gamer. Why am I messing this up so much? Hopefully, Pokemon Run 120... Pokemon Red runs... I think Red. Hopefully they went well today. Today's probably not going to be the best day for runs, just because I haven't actually ran this game since my PB. Not including my April Fool's thing, which was really bad. Also, Perp, I happened to end that stream on 100 viewers, so your comments on my face were unwarranted. Actually, no, your comments on my face were, they weren't even an insult. They were saying I wouldn't get viewers without cam. Actually, no. I only had 100 viewers after I got cam, so never mind. I am wrong. And obviously it was a host. One more time. This level really is not an issue, but we want to make sure it's not an issue. Speaking of April Fools, my runs finally got accepted. So I am now the official world record holder in a Mario game. What up, Elder Spork? So, the sub gifter badge. I should have it, but I've never been able to see it in the channels I've been to. Like, is it like glitched? Do I because I've gifted since it came out. So I had to give someone the Mega Wow. Where do I do that? So I like, but apparently, I mean, like, people were saying that it would show the amount of times you sub-gifted. If you sub-gifted multiple times. Which I really don't like. I don't mind the actual badge itself if you could turn it on and off. Some people want to just, like, give money without other inherent benefit. Which, I mean, in my stream is actually not possible, because I don't have donations, but some people don't need the recognition. Or don't want the recognition. So I think it's a pretty uncomfortable idea. Alright. First of all, that one's easy, but let's just look at all of these Bowsers. Okay, that was actually not very good. Sorry. Okay, so he does 2 shots there. That is not gonna happen. This is very important to me, so I'm sorry if I'm just very boring. So I gotta learn these Bowsers. So I have to watch how they do it. Alright, so it's 2 shots, then 3 shots. Hey, thanks, Darpy. Alright, so the answer is 2 shots. So I think I was always firing 1 shot. I guess that was my issue. It's a lot of party pickles. Yeah, I guess Elder's work. I'm not personally a huge fan of the Twitch Prime badge. I mean, like, maybe it's because it's so common that it's just grown on me less in that regard, but I'd pretty much rather have any other badge. Alright, I only really want to practice this section, which I didn't do very well. When do they jump? That's actually a good question. So they jump pretty much halfway. Alright, we're in the lab right now. Whoops. Alright, this is a little painful. Oh, okay. Because I was trying to find it in other ways, but I couldn't find that one. Alright, edit appearance. Let's see what the sub-gifter one says. Test. Just says sub-gifter, okay. I think it used to say the amount of subs that it gave. I'm not gonna keep that one, but I was curious. Nice. Well, it's not even that. It's that you connected your account that you definitely don't only use for Twitch to Twitch. Here's a badge. Okay. We gotta learn that jump a little bit better. I can't get that clip today for some reason. Like, this level's giving me a lot of trouble that it shouldn't. Yo, sick, Nathan Almighty. I did take a little bit to, I was obviously looking that up as soon as you said it, because I'm interested in those sort of things. I thought it was something completely different. I didn't realize it was a mic. But that's nice. I don't know what you were using before, but any condenser mic is probably going to be an upgrade from what you previously had. There we go. Yeah, I just looked it up. Whoops. I mean, a budget mic it's a mic. It's better than what, like, people who use, like, headsets and things like that. It's good to have that in its own condensed package. I know that's not what it means by condenser mic, but it was just an unfortunate choice of words. That sucks, Pink. I know you're doing your thing with the intermittent fasting, but I'm with you in solidarity. Alright, let's, we don't really have to worry about this part over here. Bad save state. Why are you doing this to Pink Loon? Why is this so hard for me? Sorry if I'm getting you guys dizzy. I don't know how Darbian does it. Or I guess I could check on his... Does he just press it really fast? I guess. Yeah, he just presses it really fast. As he fires those off really quickly. Like, I can't even do that with this grip. What? No, that's a whole... Okay. Well, that sucks. I'm not gonna... We could fix this, but I pressed the wrong button. I'm not a fan of Alfredo pizza, but shrimp Alfredo sounds good. I just ate before this though, so I'm not at all hungry. I mean, the only way is medium rare. Like, there's that one King of the Hill quote. Like, what if someone asks for well done? We tell them politely to leave. That's me. Oh my god. Sick. Totally intentional. I don't really care about practicing this level. Except I guess I apparently have to. I guess I understand medium, but well done is bad. Yeah, yeah, I mean, he does. But let's, I mean, like, I don't really have rules in this channel, but just saying the words Donald Trump is controversial on Twitch. So let's just avoid that topic of discussion. Pink, like, for real, though. Don't do that. Yeah, I don't really care about practicing these levels. I kind of start caring in 5-2 onwards. Like, I can already tell this is going to be a long session. Yeah, Easter ham, like any honey glazed or anything like that makes me miss red meat the most, more than steak. Why am I so bad at this right now? It's gonna be a very long session today. I mean, I'm only doing 4 hours of lost levels. I have to cut the stream, unfortunately, a little bit short today, so no jump. But even then, I think half of that's gonna be practice. I mean, like, especially if I can't get out of 3-2 right now. My shooting is so much worse than usual right now. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a really good deal. That's pretty insane, actually. I'm not saying I wouldn't buy it, but I would probably be sketched out about a $9 or $8 9-pound ham. I guess the best thing to do would be like the day after, like, Thanksgiving, or the day after. I know about day after Thanksgiving, turkeys are super cheap. But, like, probably the same on Easter. Except holiday ham is more of a Christmas thing. I just realized I have tea to make, or not make, it's made. I have tea to pour and then drink. Like, wouldn't that be a supply and demand thing, though? Like, wouldn't the people need the hams before Easter, so they would not make the sale? Because sales are usually to encourage people to buy items that are not normally bought. I mean, I guess another reason to do a sale is to get people into the store that would no longer not go to the store. Actually, no, that makes sense now that I think about it. Economy, like, why would I go to X store when Y has a sale on Easter hams? Never mind. I've worked this economic mystery out. I'm definitely lounging a bit too hard right now. That's a way to die. Oh. Alright. Swag backwards jump. Swag block. Yo, what up, product placement? You came in the midst of what is probably going to be a long practice session, but welcome to the stream, man. GG on the time for Twitch. I don't really have that much time for Twitch, sadly. Like, besides streaming. Like, the great thing about being a viewer is you get to be in everyone's stream. But when you start streaming, especially, like, consistently a lot, and you have full-time work as well, it becomes a little bit harder. And that makes me sad. Alright. Yeah, so you're probably like, why are you paused here? Because I have to actually look at this. I'm trying to learn these Bowsers here. Oh, that's an interesting one. Who would have ever thought that? Alright. It's a little bit off on one of them. I'm nailing that part, though. That's good. That's what happens when you do that too fast. Wiser with the 4 months in a row. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. And I guess Elder, but this is like hardcore practice. You don't save state during non-PB runs. Exactly. Product placement reads my mind. But a lot of runners, like, not me, it's not for me, that's not my practice style. A lot of runners do pretty much exclusively no resets to get practice and consistency later game. Wiser, thank you so much for the support. Enjoy the pickle emote. Also, did I say hi, Unicorn? What up, Unicorn? Wow. Can I even do this? Yeah, we want to practice this ending section. You know what? That's a hard one. Jeez. Yeah, so he actually loses time to doing that strat. That's a slower strat. I'm pretty sure. Unless I heard wrong. Oh, okay. So it's a little bit different. I'm literally using it right now, Dewey. So you could tell when someone's using it based on the speed of going to their new states. Like, you know how this is almost instant? It would be a little bit of a black screen for a second if I wasn't doing USB to SNES. That is nice. That is some fast strats. I just don't mash this button fast enough. Alright. Now we know. I think we're good to do this in runs. It doesn't even matter if I miss it. It's like not any different. Solid 32 minutes to get out of World 3. T update. Good T. Also, this world should be easy, so... Oh, okay. Of course. I just haven't seen it in a few days, I guess. But yes, I have played with it enough to be using it, and I do like it better than Nakatech, but I haven't actually tried out like the multiple save state feature, just because I don't know how to switch between save states quickly enough to actually start doing it on stream. That would require some practice. I think I would have to, I don't think there's a way to switch from save state to save state without using the GUI, and I don't like interacting too much with my PC other than dashboard slash OBS related stuff. Like it's already too many variables. So I'll take the better save state functionality versus the Nakatech objectively, just the fact that it's so much snappier. But other than that, I haven't really messed around with it. It's super nice though, it's super convenient, and having a cable run from a USB cord to the SNES is way more convenient than having the bulky Nakatech. Whoops. I should take off that sub-gifter thing. Well then, your grandpa should have innovated a bit more. Learned how to program a SD to SNES. I mean, all you need is a, you just need one of these. Sorry to interrupt the stream. I thought that'd be easier to find. I want to do this one more time just because, unless they're really far apart, like not even in the same room. A 16-foot cable should work. Yeah, I have to practice that apparently. I don't know why, but apparently I do. So like 1 or 2 more tries on this. Oh my god. So I'm just gonna do this. Alright, nice. There's a lot of happy little clouds here. Sick. Oh, can you do that? I didn't even notice. Yeah, I don't know why I'm dying so much there. Also, rip sound. It's a really easy jump. It's not like the C2 jump. It's not very tight. Yeah, that's a tempting offer. You like accidentally misclick, and instead of spending $6, you spend 104. It's a good deal though. It would normally be $144, but now it's yours for $20 off. Alright, this one I actually know how to do it. And it almost never works. What is that? Oh, the bag? I'll fix that for you, Pink. Oh no, it wasn't that bag. I got. Oh, never mind. Jeez. Okay, now you know I have a messy house right behind this mess. Wow, there's more mess. I'm now. The secret's out. No three. No three. It's not at all. What a huge mess. I had like 3 bags on the ground. Oh no, actually that's bad. I didn't want that at all. Now I have this music playing. Alright, how do you do this, Darbian? I just want to verify. Why are you down there? I guess, yeah, he does the bottom shred, I forgot. Oh, interesting. That's not the shred I use. Let's do it one more time. Yeah, pretty much in this one you're not going to get it. Wow. Okay. Jesus. Why is this so loose? Alright. Anyway. So, unfortunately, we're no longer going to go for super jump because we're no longer deboosting in 5-3. The plan right now is basically... There's no plan. I was trying to think of a good way to word it, but we're basically going to play it by ear, but no more deboosting in this level. We're going to actually try to keep fire. But recovering fire after World 5 might not be the best idea. Wow. Sick. Yeah, I can't hand out timeouts from across the room. These jeans are actually not very well fitting, probably because I'm a fat sack of shit, but that's a different story. Actually, no, it's the same story, because you're calling me Picante. And maybe I should do more than eat copious amounts of pad thai and sit around doing nothing. I want to practice this level one more time because it's just so fun. And it looks so smooth when done right. That's not smooth. I mean, it's worse than Picante, right? You left out a word there, and that makes me sad. That makes me sad. I'd rather be a sack of shit than to be an unhealthy sack of shit. No, it's a process. One day I'll evolve into a fit human being. I used to be there. I devolved. It's a whole thing, whole scientific process. That's alright, bad save state. This level's free when you're fire. Lionel, does the Super NT and Knack Attack work together? Like, can you practice save states on the Super NT? Yeah, it'll be okay. You either die a Picante or you live long enough to become the Picante. That's how the phrase goes. Well, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to take advantage of the ST to SNES's. Actually, no, you can. Never mind. I'm not sure if you've heard, but there's now a save state functionality on the ST to SNES. Oh, whoops. This room is actually really hard. That's why I always deboost here instead of go for this. That's not the hard part, though. I don't know why I'm falling off of that so much. Specifically, that's what's hard. But in that case, I actually just got bad bullet bill RNG. Actually, I'm not really sure if there's any... Like, there's definitely good RNG I could get here, but I'm not getting it. Is that what, like... That's like a quote you would find on, like, a Big Dog t-shirt. I'm not sure if you know what Big Dog t-shirts are, but... They're, like... Probably the worst company in America. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to, but there was a certain point where I was almost like, should I get a paint job from my, well, I never had to, but I was like, should I get a paint job from my Knack Attack? Because, like, it literally adds half of the mass onto the SNES, or I guess surface area. So, like, to have this beautiful meme SNES, and to have half of it not even be meme, what's the point? Thank you for the 1-bit, Shoemeister. Alright, we'll see you, product placement. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully the practice was somewhat entertaining to you. Dewey, what you thinking about? This is painful, by the way. Oh my god. Alright, let's observe. This shouldn't be... This never was as hard as it is right now. Okay, I guess I'm jumping too high. What up, Paco? I saw Paco was streaming late. I went to bed at like 2 a.m. No, sorry. I went to bed at 10 p.m., woke up at 2 a.m., and saw Paco was streaming. And then I thoroughly went back to sleep. I don't know why I had to clarify that with thoroughly, but... Alright, I'm just jumping too high. I don't know why, but I didn't expect Hark Bros to have ASM. I mean, I'm completely neutral on it, but I was expecting vanilla. Why am I... Alright, let's just wait and go. That's what you're supposed to see, but I'm making this very painful on the eyes. Alright, we're moving on in 3 attempts. Oh my god. Alright, anyway. I mean, like, you kind of say something, you say a lot of things offhand, but one of the things that most resonates with me about Kaizo, Three Cats once said that, like, he really, really hates the small jumps, like the ones where you have to be, like, a very slight tap on the jump or else you die. And you could pretty much correlate a hack's enjoyment level based on the amount of small jumps that it has you do in it. I could have just said it has, but I didn't. Because those are definitely my least favorite thing about Kaizo hacks. And I noticed there aren't that many in Kurosu. I think that's probably why it's good. I don't really know much about Harkness. Or Hark Bros, sorry. Except for, how far Three Cats got before I went to sleep. Which was the ghost level with the moles and the sauce. Jesus Christ, why is this so hard for me right now? That's not what you do. And they're just uncomfortable. Like physically there are things that annoy me to the point of physically irritating me, and that's one of those things. When you say regrabs, do you mean things like Yoshi juggling? Or am I completely misinterpreting what a regrab is? I haven't necessarily played a Kaizo hack yet, so I'm kind of talking out my ass, but... Actually, no, I have attempted a few of them off-stream. Kind of as one-offs, though. Like, did some Grand Poo World at AGDQ. And I did some Kaizo 2 on my own time. Didn't get very far, though. I did some Kaizo 2 on my own time because I told... I was gonna surprise Three Cats by beating him before him, but then I kind of gave up because it's not fun. We'll do it eventually, though. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Umar taught me how to do that the other day. Wow. I want to at least practice up until... Actually, no, I should really practice the whole thing. Like, we're already an hour in, though. We're not even halfway done. That's the problem. If it's a thing you can do in this game, it's not used for anything. I mean, SMW is by far the most control... Of the classic Marios, it's by far the most control you have over your momentum, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's like... Yeah, because... Yeah. It's definitely not in this game. Umar's like one of the only people to talk whenever I do jumps, so yeah, he can't be that bad. I want to see if any of them get this clip. No? Okay. What do you do, Human Theory Task? Alright, where does he jump? Oh god, just spilled some coffee. So if you don't know how to frame advance in YouTube, it's the sideways brackets, and it's very, very helpful. Alright, that's not super helpful. I guess third guy. Yeah, once you reach that... Okay. Now let's try to do this. That is the stupidest clip ever, and I'm never gonna get it in runs. Yeah. Let's just give up on that for now. I got it once in practice. Like, I fully expect not to keep fire this long, but... I just want to, like, practice having fire, because I'm going to be going for it now. Oh my god, that was back crack. Oh yeah, I'm sure you know that Space Cat got partnered now. It's probably due to your tweet. Twitch probably saw that. Did you? I was not watching just because I canceled stream yesterday to do outside work, and I was too tired to do it. Well, I did half of it, and then I went to bed really early, but... Oh my god. This is what I call practice fatigue. It's very obvious that the level of my gameplay right now is dropping dramatically. But I at least want to practice up until 8-4. I think I might start doing runs after that. I'm not doing that strat right, by the way. Well, it was more like I did it because I was on the computer, and then I'm like, you know, I'll take a 20-minute nap, and that was at 10 p.m. Now, you don't take a nap like past, I'm gonna say like 7 p.m. Like waking anytime after 8 is like anytime where you wake up after 8 is just your day's over. You're waking up at either like 4 a.m. or like normal time. It's a really bad idea to take a 10 p.m. nap. I don't have a couch. I have a massive beanbag, so picture me on a bean. Because I'm too independent to have a couch. That's very much Wario butt. Alright, let's actually do this correctly. That's what you're supposed to do. You could actually easily die bonking on that coral when you're big. So you get small hitbox. Well, you must know a lot of Wario-looking secretaries then. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, this is not going well. Rude? How would you say that? Gotta imagine it now. Alright, I'm kind of sick of the practice. More like Picante, because I'm fit. Genius. B squared, thank you for the host. Appreciate it. Hello to you. Doesn't have the same ring to it, though, I'll admit that, Pink. I've been using your Santa emote in a lot of places. It's a good emote. I'm sure you know that, though. It's not that far yet. I mean, is it really notice? Like, if I'm sitting down, can you like see the fat in my face? Is it that bad? You know, I'm already balding. All I need is the beer belly for the 40-year-old man look. I am not from England. I have no trace of English accent, but I do like tea. I spent a lot of time working in China, so that's probably... Well, that's not probably. That's where my affection for tea came from. Because before that, I didn't really like it that much. But when you start having it pretty much every single meal, you learn to like it. Or I guess get addicted to it. Either one. Yeah, so only 2 more worlds that we're practicing. Yeah, I'm sorry to say, Pink, but Three Cats watched your clip on stream, the one you made of a rebel. He did not like it. He was not a fan of the rebel clip. All right, that's more like it. Oh, I don't want to do this level again. The one where I said I was stopping drinking tea after a certain time. And you clipped it and said, "What a rebel." Well, the thing is, about 2/3 of the clips I've ever made is me accidentally hitting the button on the mobile app. Because you could still make clips on the mobile app without requiring a title for it to get published. So most bad clips are probably just people accidentally making clips, because I care about the quality of my clips, and I accidentally make horrible clips all the time. "100 views, you did it." I went back and watched like the 5 minutes that led to that conversation, because I'm like, why is he talking about me in the first place? But it was all very flattering and also hilarious. I like the Picante section also. Yeah, let's not do that. It was pretty good. I think my favorite is probably when he fell out of the chair. I mean, it's one of the best in recent memory, at least. The only other contender is the turn up on the weekend clip. Or not clip, but moment. And no one's going deep into the Picante hole. That does not sound good to me. I'm up here. 2 more worlds, and then I can finally actually play this game. Oh my god, I'm not doing this correctly also. It's just been so long since I've required myself to do these strats big that I'm just forgetting my muscle memory. Alright, we don't care about this. Oh my god. Internal rage right now at these strats. That's easy. No, that's not how it works. If people had to compensate when someone donates or gifts subs to someone's streams, then Three Cats would be broke at BK alone. A lot of people would be broke at BK alone. That's not how that works. Oh my god. I forgot to pull back. That's what I've been doing wrong. Nice. You know what? Against better judgment, I'm just gonna start doing this. These are gonna go horribly. Well, I'm happy you're still alive. That's a pretty risky one. We forgot to go for the 2 coins that we were supposed to go for now. I mean, it's a little different. Pooh's on that hustle. He's doing it full time. See, people like me, people like Lionel, we're not on the same hustle as him. Oh, this is the day after this is the first day of attempts after I've PB'd. There's no way I get 2 PBs in a row, especially because I'm changing some strats. Coincidentally, Pooh has gotten my Twitch Prime sub for the past 11 months. It's probably going to be one of those Elder Spork. Also, before I forget, we like using the actual cartridge for runs, so I just had to change that. Yeah, I mean, he's my Twitch Prime sub guy. Yeah, I like running on original hardware. For almost every single game, it doesn't really matter if you do it on an SD-SNES versus standard hardware, but I just like it. I still don't know what that emote's supposed to be, Pink. Well, the NT, yeah, it's a great system. In fact, it might actually even be better than the setup I currently have. Like, if I just use the NT, but I really like using original hardware. Are there any other emotes in that channel that would make sense as a combo emote? Oh my god, these are bad attempts already. Well, I'm pretty much done upgrading my stream right now. I got the lighting. I think it looks okay. Like, I could just adjust that on my end. But besides PC upgrades, which you're not going to actually be able to see because I stream retro games, there really isn't anything noticeable. Like, this stream is plateaued for the foreseeable future. Actually, so it's plateaued in hardware. I'm trying to get this overlay to look more fancy, to look more professional, like Pooh's or something like that. But in terms of like stream quality, this is peaked. You could any improvement you make is one step closer to Picante quality. I wouldn't know because the man never streams. Or if he does stream, it's definitely not during US hours. No, I don't want a green screen. I don't know. I don't really know what a Panasonic G7 is. Darbian, thank you for the auto host, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, US hours is a thing. Okay, I mean, so yeah, my actual stream setup I would say is good, but I could have done better in terms of the camera quality. I think it's very accurate. Panasonic G7. Let's look this up while I'm doing a run because I have so much time because of these 6 fireworks. Okay, that works. That type of camera, like a... So, I was looking into mirrorless cameras. I'm not sure if you read my Twitter, and by that I mean I know for a fact you don't read my Twitter, because no one does. But, I tweeted out recently, not recently actually, probably a month ago. I think it was Sony released a new mirrorless camera that wipes the floor with everything else that's been released at that price point. Ah. I got one hit in. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. I called you none. What did I say? If you message me something, I missed it, and that makes me sad. I have no idea where my big time saves are, by the way. I can't believe I've already lost 10 seconds, but that's a fact of runs. Oh, you read my Twitter. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I understand that, but like... The G7 and this are in a different class. Like, a camera that would be normally of that quality would be, like, at least $10,000. So yeah, it's definitely a huge... huge thing, but... I don't know, it's not an impossible goal. I mean, I don't plan on getting it. That sucks, by the way. I'm dumb. I mean, there was another camera, I think it was a Fujiyama that I was looking at. I ended up not getting it just because I thought that the camera I currently have would be better for multitasking. Like, this camera is obviously great for streaming, but I wanted an actual nice camera in my life just in case I had some trips or something I wanted to take it. Alright, you must be a big guy at Harrah's if they're flying you out. Wow. Thread in the needle. Alright, anyway. I couldn't find it. There's another Twitch streamer that uses this one Fujiyama that looked pretty cool. Wow. B squared in the limo with the tux popping champagne. The quintessential, like I'm just like imagining the Santa face while you're popping the champagne in the back of the limo. Yeah, people don't realize that, like, getting one of these cameras is not like a completely dead investment. It's not like you could only use it for streaming, and if your stream is not great, then you're screwed. I mean, like, this is a very good camera that I used it to take professional headshots of myself. I've used it on trips. It's nice. Party bus from Party B. I've called you B in channels before, and it's kind of making myself uncomfortable. I feel like I shouldn't be calling you that. B2 is probably the best abbreviation. No, you're not gonna find that unless you know my LinkedIn, which I don't think I'm gonna give anyone, because that's a very easy way to dox myself. Okay, professional headshots was a misnomer. Like professional photos for work. Yeah, you gotta have the little bracket. Well, actually, B Square got it with the what is it? Superscript B. That's fancy. That's effort. Yeah, really, we're 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 5-1. How did we die? How did we die in 5-1? Apparently I'm an idiot, but I guess we have time save in 5-1. That's a very free time save. Unfortunately, I have no other time save anywhere else before that. No major chunks, I guess. No, no! I ducked. Okay, great. Alright, let's see the time loss. I have never done that before. I didn't even know that, like, at one point I knew that was a bonus area because there's actually a mushroom down there, but I completely forgot. I don't know, so I did want to ask people, but, like, I feel weird asking questions on Twitter, especially after a guy got, like, legitimately pissed that I was asking the emulator questions, like, on Twitter about the SC to SNES. But, like, I do wonder, like, besides Donkey Kong, like, are there any other games that people actually, like, enjoy the score attacks for? I don't plan on score attacking anything, like, ever. But I'm not a fan of Donkey Kong. I'm a fan of other arcade games, though. Oh my god. Alright, this is the worst run ever. What is Nibbler? Is that an arcade game or a Futurama reference? I have no idea what Moon Patrol is, but I mean, as you know, probably, because you can see at least one in the background. I'm a fan of arcade machines. And I don't have any room for any more arcade machines, but if I did, I would try to get a few retro ones. Like, there are 3 retro cabinets I want. I want an original Pong machine, but, like, those are actually surprisingly expensive, and even if, like, they're a nightmare to repair, I'd have to get a CRT guy out. Mappy is a game that I actually do enjoy, but I would want an original Pong machine, because, you know, the gimmick out of it, and then I'd want a Mr. Do cocktail cab, because Mr. Do is probably my actual game, and then I also like Scramble a lot, so those 3. Scramble's really fun. Like, who doesn't love some Scramble? Most people, but because they haven't heard of it, but I like me some Scramble. That's cool, Dewey. And then pinball is also cool, but I could never get a pinball machine just because I get bored of a pinball thing quick, and they're very loud and a nightmare to repair. Like a nightmare. And they break often because it's literally a steel ball hitting parts over and over again. Hey, B. Read the rules, man. One of the only rules in this channel is no short links, but no, I'll forgive you. Just in next time, no short links. You have a pachinko machine? Oh, jeez. Didn't expect that to be a video. The only reason the no shorten links rule is there is because shorten links are generally used to do sketchy things. The only exception is Nightbot, because that means I made a shorten linked. Yeah, I just clicked on it to expand it, and it was a video. I don't know. I like games with screens. Games with moving parts kind of scare me. Like, at least to own. They're fun, but the more moving parts, the harder it is to maintain. And when you're getting an older machine like that, maintenance is a huge part of owning it. Yeah, elongate them all you want. Just understand you might piss off people in the channel. Yeah, I was literally watching it during that level. Probably not the best thing to do during a speedrun, but interesting to see how it works. Am I serious right now? I let go of the controller a little bit. Actually, I haven't been liking this controller today. I may have chose the wrong one. One of my controllers is starting to be worse than the other. Wow. Now let's just switch. Why not? No, we'll give it a few more chances. Unicorn, you been running anything recently? Haven't heard anything about it. I probably do. I have not changed these ever. But I've never actually changed the pad, so I'm a little bit scared. These are Akisto controllers. I mean, I'm mainly scared because these are like the, maybe I should be using a non-show controller. Like, I'm obviously using the yellow ones because they're the ones that came with my painted SNES. Is Buffett Jimmy Buffett, Warren Buffett, or a lesser-known Buffett? I didn't even know that. Well, I guess I did know because there are In the Groove and other rhythm game tournaments at MagFest, but I didn't realize they had like old arcade machine tournaments. It is a video game convention, so why not, right? Okay. I know the guys from Tokyo Tech. I don't know the guys that have the other machines. Yeah, you can see I didn't exactly move. Why are there so many wires over here right now? Oh god, that's not how you treat your controllers. Yeah, I've never been to MagFest. I don't know, it hasn't... Oh, I didn't have to reset. Alright. I've been to places like Galloping Ghost in Chicago, and that's a pretty neat place. That and like Headquarters, fun places. Oh my god. How to get a 346 in 1-1. I've heard good things about MagFest, but I've heard that recently, just due to its popularity, how like it's gotten too big for its own good. That's what I've heard. Like it's a little bit too chaotic now. Oh, did I get a 345? Wow, even worse. I don't know about that. I don't really get annoyed that much. Like I guess I do, but like I don't think it's a huge part of my personality. Not everything has to be a pickle, man. I got emotes on the ready, and none of them are pickles. I think 3 is definitely enough for the channel. I like the symmetry in the last 2 splits. What's the farthest we've gotten today? 3-1? 3-1. Oh, actually, no. We got to the... What did we get to? What's 3-3? Yeah, we got to... I don't even know. Definitely past 3-2, though. Still horrible. Yes, I need about 5 times the viewers I currently have. By that I mean I need partner, yes. Well, I mean it wouldn't be that bad. I don't get angry. There'd be a few runs where I was a little bit upset though. I mean, it's the one thing I can't buy with my disposable income in terms of stream setup. Unfortunately, you could be like, but you could buy ViewBots, but why would I do that? Yeah, I can't even. Twitch doesn't even have the ability to stream properly at 1080p 60 FPS. You want to be 9.5K bitrate or higher to stream at 1080p 60 FPS and actually get near lossless streaming. Resi with the massive host. Thanks, bud. Did you beat the level and jump? Because I'm struggling to beat level 1-3. Oof, indeed. Is that the raid message? Oof. Oof. Jesus. That's a big oof. That's some mod abuse also. Well, I meant the one I was watching with the large amount of death tiles and small gaps that you had to jump in. That looked really annoying. But thanks for the host, man. I do appreciate it. Yo, nice. I mean, I saw you get to the literal end part once, so not super surprised. You're kind of breezing through jump at a bit more of a brisk pace than I did. Like, I'm averaging like half an hour per level. You're averaging about 5 minutes. At least what I was watching. Oh my god, jeez. Oh, so this is my first day back to playing real games after absolutely decimating the Mario's early years preschool fun record. But now that we're back to skill-based games, it's not looking so hot. I'm a little bit less than halfway done, and I put in about 20 hours. I blame the fact that I don't know how to play Mario. But, I mean, yeah. Well, the math counting part is not even part of the speedrun. So that's an uninteractive room. There's no goal to that room. You're not waking up Luigi. So we actually we don't skip over that. We go in there and then immediately leave in the 100% run. But opposite world, that's hard. Like, I have actually messed them up before. Listening world, that's hard. It's obviously getting drugged, right? The game must be played. And there's no other way to make Luigi take that many naps. But, I was looking. So the reason I played Preschool Fun was because at the time, it was the only one on, of the 3 educational games to have a leaderboard on speedrun.com. But since then, actually, all 3 educational Mario's early years for the SNES have gotten leaderboards. All the records are by the same guy, the guy who had the record in the game I beat, but I really don't want to bop those, but I almost feel obligated to. Those are longer, though. Those are 30-minute runs instead of 13. Fair enough, Elder Sport. That's also a good explanation. Alright, done with the tea, and rightfully so. It is 7:48 p.m. And I'm drinking black tea, the most caffeinated tea. I mean, I feel like I have to. Considering the guy who originally had the record was not using the SNES mouse, which makes it way slower. I did. Isn't Pooh doing a thing? That's the only reason I know about it, because Pooh is supposed to do something. But I mentioned before, it's like hard for me to like watch Twitch now that I'm actually streaming on it. Like, my most active watching time, not only was I barely streaming, but I was also in school. And that was like a double whammy of... Oh my god. everything I learned, I threw out the window. That's a little unfortunate. Where's the WWF arcade game feature featuring X Paco 5, 4th place? Alfredo got bopped, right? I think it's El Rock now has the record on that. El Rock has probably the most SNES records of anyone, including Author Blues, though. I think I've seen Pooh with more than 5,700 before, though. I really miss this World 2 time save we used to have. Our run is now actually legitimate in the early game. Well, I don't know how... It's World 5 early game, it kinda is. Oh my god. We'll rip that. I guess we're still behind. Yeah, El Rock and Le Hulk, like the two unsung heroes of SNES speedrunning, together have like so many SNES records. I'm liking the double kill. I'm really hating the 2 fireworks in a row, though. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do at SNES Superstars, because they always make up like a pretty hefty portion of the list. Okay, the Hulk doesn't have as many as I thought, but that's pretty intense. Looking at his speedrun.com page now, doing some crazy, creepy stalker work. Alright, that was nice. That was smooth. I appreciate that. I don't know why I'm telling myself I appreciate my gameplay, but I do. I do not appreciate that, though. Oh my god. Alright, well this one's trash. Let's just get out of World 3, come on. Oh yeah, I died in 3-3 before. And yeah, you gotta have, like, something in your overlay to not just be, I guess, like, clashing colors in my sense. Like, I had to make it pop out somehow. I mean, like, Drop Shadow is kinda overused, and, it's like a really big crutch a lot of people have with graphic design. Like, oh, it need to make it look good, just add a Drop Shadow. But in this case, I think it looks okay. Like, we're honestly just doing this to get something going. It's been a while since we've gotten far, just because we haven't done attempts in a few days. Oh my god. When your best possible time is already a 37. Alright, we should probably just, yeah, let's not continue this trash. Yeah, there's a little drop shadow behind the font. I like it better on the behind the boxes though, which you can't really see on the bottom ones, just because it's already dark. Yeah, I have 21 hours, 20 sets, and 62 exits. So something tells me you're better at SMW than me. I mean, I don't think anyone was surprised about that, though. There was a Kaizo SMB1 hack, which there actually are, but nothing of note. I'd probably be a little better. Okay, fair enough. That's... How many exits does Automorph even have? Like 20? Okay. Just making it easier for me to give myself excuses. I gotta just get better at Mario. Well, the Twitch achievements, you can see how many hours you've gotten since Twitch achievements, because the hour-based ones only count hours since achievements were implemented. I mean, honestly, you could do the math yourself. I mean, whoa! Sphinctus, thank you for the shirt, by the way. He sent me a shirt. It's currently being washed and dried, because, you know, when you get a new shirt, it has that horrible shirt smell, but I appreciate the continued support. I think that's my first 10-month sub, so... That death was just for you. When did Affiliate come out? Affiliate came out around June, right? So, just... Well, yeah, you could see. Well, that would require me to get partner in the next 2 months, which is just straight up not going to happen, so... It was a good run while it lasted. I think I got my button around 30th. So, June 30th is probably the date where affiliates kind of got their button. Well, you were first sub, I do know that, but unfortunately, because of the whole changing to a... You didn't change correctly, or not correctly, but you didn't change on the initial day you subbed. So... It has a different date. Pink Loon is number 1, though, like, officially. Yeah, sub started June 30th. I forgot the affiliate program actually launched with only cheers. I completely forgot about that. Yo, sick. I'm actually curious now. Let's see how much I could do while I'm speedrunning. I mean, it's actually really easy because there's a domain hack you could do with Solinome. But B, I'm gonna have to ask you to find out how many days from now, April 24th, 2017 was. It was like 300... What? Or it's only 344 days, right? Or 341 days, right? It's 24th. Oh no, it's the 3rd already. So let's see. That's 365 minus 21. So 344 days. Oh my god, I practiced that. I can do that fast. Yeah, so the number of hours streamed there is the amount of hours you've done, Paco. But think about it, if you retire and then just stream on Twitch, you could sustain yourself. Easily pay the high rents of New York City. On those $2 an hour. Oh, really? Okay, never mind. The domain hack doesn't work. I'm dumb, Paco. Ignore that link. Yeah, honestly, since it started almost a year ago. Because I got a 500 viewer host from Big John, because Big John's an awesome guy. But yeah, a lot of people don't know about Solinome, and it's like the best free tool for gaining stats on your channel. At least, I think it started doing recording of stats in like mid 2015. So unless you want to see the really early stuff, it's the best tool. Yeah, it's only since 2015. Like mid 2015. And I don't know what tab you're on. It could be that you're not doing the correct time frame. Wow, I'm an idiot. It accounts for that. Not like Social Blade, which it doesn't. It definitely accounts for that. Because if you go to Picante and then you go to reports and then you go to 2015, stuff shows up. I averaged 3 viewers. Nice. Yes. Alright, that's my laundry beeping. No. I got sketched out by that. Alright, we're losing so much time, but it's okay. Hey, thanks, Francis. Oh my god. Like, that was a cough and a voice crack at the same time. But thanks for the good luck. Appreciate it. Runs have not been going well today, but I mean, that's kind of expected. The day after, or the session after UPB. Especially since I took a bit of a break. Well, if you average 4 hours a session, which is, I don't know how long you would consider that on a Twitch session. 4 hours a session. That's only like a little bit more than 50 days streamed. Oh, I'm gonna get my laundry before it starts beeping again. if you guys are wondering what Sphinctus bought me, what is this? Yeah, so now I'm the owner of this nice, what size is this? 5XL t-shirt that says, oh god, why doesn't it focus? Come on. Oh, you can't read that, but basically it says I'm an autism dad, which is, sure. But how much practice did you not stream? Yeah, you guys can't read that, but I'm definitely not a father of an autistic child. But how much time practice would you say you've done versus runs? No, I think that 5XL is a bit big on me. See, no spin jump at this game, I just tried. Okay, I rock a medium. Oh, I'm getting there, though. Slowly. Yeah, that's the first time watching. Let's see how we'll see how big it is soon. It's still seeming pretty big, but maybe I was given a 5XL for other reasons. Lanky Dana. Jeez, that's a little scary. Alright, these runs have been absolutely trash today. Hey, Lycon with a bunch of N's. Thank you for the follow. It was a bit delayed to show up on the overlay, but I gotcha. Hey, what up, Truman? How did your Kaizo 3 run go yesterday? Nice. Professional splitter right now. My mic is sufficiently blocking my entire face. 1 second. Solid. Yeah, don't we all wish we were women's mediums? The shirt looked comfy enough. This shirt right here is a very comfy shirt. I think anything made by Design by Humans is very comfy. Alright, we are very bad at splitting. These are very inaccurate. Nice, I actually did that strat well. I did that well. Nice. Nothing like 3 skip splits. Oh, so yeah, nice Space Cat emotes. I'm very happy for Space Cats. Space Cats? Space Cat. Took way too long, but makes up for Twitch being a bit lame earlier. I don't know. Dana, you have not had comfort until you've had a Complexity Live t-shirt made by Design by Humans. I'm totally not a shill for them. No. I don't like that. That's a bit of a tight gap, but should have been able to avoid that. They only watched the Beatles documentary. What is it called? Well, yeah, Across the Universe, obviously. That was a speed triple mega wow, but we got it. You should have it. You 100% should have it, because I got it today for you. I literally... Did I not press enter on the... Twitch. I didn't have to wait that much, but I was being very careful since I lost it last time. No? Why am I going so slow here? I don't know, I'm scared. He has enough slots for 2 more emotes, and I'm scared they're gonna be League themed, and then I'll be a lot more uncomfortable gifting the emotes. So we're only here for the Mega Wow. That's not true. I like Pat. But... How are we hemorrhaging so much time? Jeez. I guess I had fire when yeah, I definitely had fire when I was in World 4 in my PB. I mean, we'll be ahead after World 5 because apparently we lost 30 seconds in 5-1, aka the easiest level ever. It's not about being coerced. It's having people to share the Mega Wows with. And unfortunately, it's a closed membership. There's no way to get in on the Mega Wow Club unless you finance yourself. It's a very exclusive club. That was the earliest attempt I've ever done in my life. Wow, I actually did that. That might be a gold. Probably not because of the whole thing there where I didn't do the clip, but still pretty fast. I'm anywhere but this channel, Omar. Yeah, that was very much a gold, just because that was the fastest Bowser I've ever done. Alright, we're gonna lose 3 seconds to our sum of best here, but we're gonna save a ton of time, so it doesn't matter. And that 3 seconds is because we're definitely not doing super jump. We're not crazy. Oh, I died in that little pipe corridor because I was small. That's what happened. Wow. How did that work? You can't fake your riches, Paco. It's there for everyone to see. Welcome back to the Mega Wow Club. I need to show my sub gifting badge so everyone knows who to beg for subs from. Also, here we go. Alright, solid. Jesus. Everything about that was sketch. From the forgetting to actually hit the squid, just not firing at all, to the dodging that last bill, to dodging the first bill, to jumping on the second bill. All sketch. Paco, with a certain amount of months in a row, I'm sorry, but I'll look after this level. This level is very, very much input intensive. I guess all levels are, but this one in particular. I almost... Oh my god, I'm so upset. I did the whole level only to do that. Thank you for the 6 months in a row, man. I do appreciate it. What up, No Game 123X? That was the dumbest way to lose a fire I've ever seen. That was in no relation to No Game 123X coming to the channel, even though the intonation I had somehow implied it. We should be fine here. Alright, by that, we're gonna be even. I mean, this feels like a bad run, and we're 30 seconds ahead this far into the run. My PB must be not that good, like, actually. That's pretty insane to me. I guess still 36 space. Can't be that bad. I am the world record holder in Pit Fighter for the SNES and Mario's early years preschool fun. I'm currently in, I think 9th or 8th place in this game. And considering it's a Mario game, it's relatively competitive compared to the... a main Mario game. It's pretty competitive in comparison to a lot of other games. Like, I'll admit that other Mario games, such as Mario's early years... What the... Oh my god, I hate that just happened, but what happened with that Koopa? It's the weirdest Koopa movement I've ever seen. I mean, like, yeah, I lost time there, but that's literally the freest area to lose time. I probably lost about 8 seconds. Okay, now we lost 10. Anyway, still an okay run. Oh my god, and we got 6 fireworks. It's pretty bad now. I mean, go for it. I did say somewhere that the only way I'll ever stream that game again is if my PB gets bopped. Or I guess I get it into AGDQ. But it's a really awful speedrun. Just not fun. Thank you, Spork. Like, I don't envy you, Dewey. It's really janky, too. Like, I will submit it every year to GDQ just for the meme, but it's there's ways to make it more marathon safe, but it's definitely not marathon safe. Like, they've had worse. They've had, like, unseated Necro Dancer Coda in the event, but it's also pretty bad. Well, hopefully you enjoyed No Game. I can't say I have the best gameplay in the world, but we did recently PB, so it's not like we're stagnant. Lost levels, especially Warpless D-4, can be a pretty harrowing category to watch. It's the longest of the original Mario physics categories. So if, like, SMB won any percent is the shortest of the main categories, this is the longest. What a pitch. And I didn't even have to pay him to sell out for me. In fact, he's paying me. Alright, that was the sketchiest way to get P-Speed off that spring. But we got P-Speed off that spring. Yeah, we definitely don't go for the spring skip here. No, but thanks, Elder. That's very kind of you. So you could actually jump from the high... Oh my god. Hit me with the 6 again. But you could actually jump with the, from the second to last platform there to the last one with the fire bar, and usually you make it, but it's still pretty risky to do right at the end of the level. Like, you're risking in 7-3 a 20-second time loss and a 40-second time loss in C3. I do, but right now I'm focusing on this one. The eventual goal is to play all 5 of the games on the SNES that are available, like in terms of platforming Mario. Like, so SNES or Super Mario All-Stars plus SMW. And I want to run all 5 100%, which is a category where I complete all 5 games 100% in one sitting. You're supposed to keep that on the DL, Elder. That's a breach of our non-disclose agreement. I don't know why I spelled out the whole NDA thing. NDA would have worked. But yeah, right now I'm just... Why? Why would I... You don't duck there? It's been a while since I've gotten to World 8, to be honest. But okay, now we're even, apparently. Well, actually, probably worse than even. Now we're behind, just because I decided to make the worst mistake ever. But, anyway. Yeah, that was shameful. Definitely shameful. Hey, thanks, Meep. Yeah, we're not going to be ahead coming out of Bowser here. Nice. Or just not even getting to Bowser. Alright, what is our 8-4 time? I'm actually curious. 23:43. Not amazing, but not bad. That's like the first time I've ever just straight up missed that. What's the party pickle about? Also, B Green, thanks for the follow. Party pickle him, then I reset the run? For shame. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at reading those on time. But I try. Alright, 10 is a... Actually, no, it's fine. I was gonna say, as long as I get 2 there, which is... Or 3 there, which is easy. No, why am I... Oh, God. So, you actually have to have a little bit of fine balance on that. You want to go up high enough that you actually shoot Bowser correctly. but you don't want to go too high or else you get on that platform. Alright, World 1 again. No game, thank you for the follow as well. Thanks for the good luck. Also, to answer your question more clearly, I have ran SMW before. And SMB1 All-Stars, but those are not my main game. This is my main game. Eventually I'll move on to another Mario though, just once I get a time I'm satisfied with. Which will probably be a 37 for right now. Yeah. Thanks for the good luck, man. I do appreciate it. Oh my god. Alright. Pretty bad, but I will definitely take that over fireworks. See, that's how it's supposed to be done, I guess. Could have been a bit quicker. Sorry, I'll read that in a second. Pac, are you still here? I have a quick question. Oh my god. That's not like what we like to see. That's a corner clip. Hey, thanks, Super Mike. I appreciate it. How come we haven't seen you stream yet? No pressure, but... oh, an Elder Spork. Goal is eventually world record, but that's a pretty hefty goal. I mean, right now the goal is sub 38. What up, Sumners? I think. Yeah, I'm gonna need some good luck, Mike. I'm gonna need some good luck. Oh my god. Solid frame loss to... Why can't they get in there right now? Solid frame loss to not pressing the correct button. I guess that's how all frame loss is, but this in particular. Oh, sick. I will try to tune in. I have a lot of work to do outside of Twitch at 10 p.m. That's why I'm stopping tonight, but expect a relatively hefty host. How about that? I'm going to throw out that gold, by the way. I'm really sketched out. I shouldn't have saved any time. Why am I... Alright, well... we somehow... I guess we just got the swag there, right? But... I'm very surprised that didn't absolutely destroy... myself. I am a... software developer. Or... I work in cybersecurity. That's a better term. Pretty common thing for speedrunners, honestly, to work in the tech industry. I mean, yes. Exactly, Eldersport. Be excited. I mean, you're getting a little too deep, but I'm in my 20s. Try to focus less of me as a person and more of the speed runs, man. I don't want to sound standoffish, but I guess I'm a relatively private person. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. It was in a weird position. Well, it wasn't in a weird position. I was in a weird position. I almost never do that. I do like Mario, yes. That was a bit close. Yeah, that's, I mean, this is, I live in the DC area, but maybe, I don't know. I feel like I'm being interrogated right now. Alright, nice fireworks. Well, of course, chocolate pudding. I'm a fan of chocolate pudding. How are we... Okay, actually, I do know how we're 20 seconds behind, but... Like, 3 more levels, and then we're back ahead. Favorite color is red. I mean, I'm wearing a red shirt. Entire channel's themed red. Alright, 5 is officially a bad coin. I don't think I have a favorite tree. I'm doing well. Runs haven't been doing that well, but I like it. I mean... I don't know. I guess like a lot of bigger streamers pretty much get berated with questions like the entire stream, but for me it's usually more of a conversation, more of a back and forth. So to get a bunch of questions at one time, it's just different. I guess weird is a weird word. Yeah, after Three Cats gave such a glowing review of my stream quality last time he streamed, I think I got a few people I haven't seen. Alright, we're saving a little bit of time. Yeah, he's, well, I guess you didn't necessarily say Three Cats in general, but I feel like Three Cats almost talks about me too much. I love when Three Cats talks about me, because I love watching Three Cats, but it's almost like too much praise, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, that was a fun stream. BK's 5 power hours. That was a classic. Of course we just go for it and get it. Easy stuff. Yeah, to those who don't know, that super jump is actually pretty hard. Saves 3 seconds. Hopefully this this run is quality content. Alright, this is where the run could easily go to die. That was already really close. Alright, yep. It's not rip run, obviously, but I'd rather have fire here. And so it looks like I just didn't fire. Well, I didn't fire the fire, but it looks like I just forgot to actually press the button. If you're over a certain height in this game, you just can't hit fire. So, like, whenever you stream and, like, it says pick up to 3 communities, I always feel obligated to pick 3 communities, and these are the 3, I guess, I have the easiest time choosing. So yeah, I don't know. It's when you think of Kaizo in the original definition of just like switched, this game is pretty much the original Kaizo, but it's not Kaizo as people understand it today. And thanks, Jim. When I see you in here, I feel guilty about a certain project not being implemented, but I was gonna be finished yesterday, and then I took a nap at 10 p.m., and that nap turned into an actual sleep, so I'm ending stream a bit early tonight to finish that. Yeah, those toads are very mini. Oh my god, that's a way to lose time. Ugh. I mean, it's related to In the Groove. It's like, so... I mean, I'm still involved in the community, but I used to be very heavily involved in the Groove. Basically DDR, but more open sourced, Stepmania related, and I feel like no one knows what I'm talking about when I start talking about it, so being vague makes more sense. Alright, all in all, so far, so smooth. I said that way too early. I thought I was way closer to the end of the level. But instead, we're... Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, I'm putting on a sim file creation tournament with real monetary prizes. Exactly. It's way less boring than the actual thing. Also, what up, Boom? I think I already said that like twice, but you know. Well, Stepmania sim file creation. Not IRL. I don't even know what that would mean. I think the actual... Unless I misspoke, I think people don't know what I'm talking about, and they're definitely not on the ball here in terms of what I'm doing. This is why we leave it vague, because making it less vague actually does cause more confusion. That was a little close, to say the least. Yeah, not enough personal questions about me. Let's go back to that. Sick. I love when I'm so confident in my split, and then I just, like, forget that I am not. It was bound to happen eventually. I think that really tarnishes the run at this point. The run was already pretty bad. We're about plus 30 now, but just gotta keep with it. Why not, right? Yeah, it's about a 17-second time loss every single time I do that. So maybe minus 25. I don't really know how much time I lost in 6-4. It's all a guessing game when I don't split. The real answer is just be big there. I don't think I'm the King of the North anymore. I'm fairly certain. I think I've been King of the North twice, and both were short-lived. Yeah. And, I've only seen season 1 of Game of Thrones, so don't be putting in references I don't understand here. Nice. That was very sketch, but it worked. So, I don't know, I think, first of all, we don't go for that. That was like the worst P-speed spring I could have gotten. I have a really big problem trying to follow shows that are an hour long per episode. Like, I already have enough of a hard time watching shows, like, in general, but when each of the episodes is half a movie in length, I just don't have the time. That and, like, obviously, for people who watch the show, they know what happens at the end of season 1, and I really didn't like that, and I knew it was only going to get worse, so, I was like, yeah, this is probably not the show for me. And then, like, I'm being pretty considerate to not spoil season 1. I mean, if you haven't watched season 1 of Game of Thrones at this point, you're probably never going to watch it. But still. Maybe I'll read the books when I decide to actually pick up reading again. Alright, I don't like that. Alright. Yeah, who reads books? Wow. Okay, at least I got that. This level's nearly impossible to beat without... Or actually, that's not true, but it's much harder to beat small without losing a bunch of time to this cycle right here. And also, you play really badly into the Hammer Bro RNG over here. But this is not the run we could afford to lose more time in, honestly. I mean, we're like minus 24, but still. No, minus 25. Okay. Oh, we didn't die in this level this time. Pink, Super Mike's gonna stream at like 9:30. Be excited. We've been waiting for this for a while. I'm very happy I didn't get fireworks. Yeah, the fact that I can only PB by 30 seconds right now makes me feel like I'm pretty naive to even consider continuing this run, but might as well, right? Until it says we cannot PB anymore. It's like, whenever you get a pretty hefty PB, like, you PB by a minute, I'm always surprised how hard it is to PB. Like, this would have easily been a keep previously, but now I'm just... This is a horrible run. Yeah, the day is finally here, because he's been hyping us up for months. I don't want to put undue pressure on you. Oh my god. Alright, well, saved a little bit of time. Oh my god. How to lose so much time. I was mashing A. Yeah. I'll be there, Mike. And I'm sure it'll be great. You want to mash start. It says push start for a reason. Oh, I was mashing B. So I always confuse A and B in this game because I'm used to an Xbox controller. I mean, Mike, you especially have really good equipment, at least in terms of capture, so I'm sure it'll be better than a lot of other people's streams from day one. Yeah, I still haven't beaten Donkey Kong 1 casually. It's too hard for me. I know Pink Loon wanted to speedrun that. We only lost like a second due to bad inputs after 8-4. I didn't even notice that. So, yeah, you can only PB by 20 seconds total. Apparently, we had a pretty good World 8, or Letter Worlds, not World 8. But we're still gonna try it just because why not? Like, where is our time save? Wow. No major chunks. We're just gonna have to play well. I've tried. It's hard. I know there's like a 50 lives trick or something like that. I don't know it. I could probably easily look it up at this point. Oh, that's really bad for us. But I always game over, and then I'm always like one level before the save point, and then I get sad, and then I put it down. Oh my god. Okay, well, this run refuses to die. This is pretty bad run though. Well, that seals the deal. Not even gold. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll keep that one. Alright, let's record for the longest I've gone without talking in the beginning of a run. Just completely spaced out there. Yeah, this is Super Mario All-Stars, which is it's a SNES game. It's basically a 4-in-1 cart of all the NES Marios. So I never had DKC as a kid, so I think that contributes to it. I'm just really like I I know I speedrun, and I might look okay, but based on the amount of hours I put into this game, you'd understand that, like, I'm not super good at video games. I'm very willing to admit that. Like, a casual playthrough of Donkey Kong Country would make a lot of people easily see that. But yeah, Super Mario All-Stars was a 4-in-1 cart. The SMB1, SMB2J, which is Lost Levels, SMB2U, which is the one with the turnips, and then SMB3. And they all came kind of... It was like really one of the first remastered collections to exist. They all have updated graphics, sound. Some glitches are fixed, some glitches are introduced. And my favorite game for the system is Mario World. That was my first video game ever, but this is a close second. And that's the best way to describe it, is the turnip Mario. Yeah, I like the original theme song. But most of the other music I actually don't like. It's really repetitive. Like, the desert theme or whatever, the one where you're, like, digging for that key. I don't know if it's the desert theme, but what even is that? It's like the ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na. That's a bad one. But I mean, a lot of people don't like SMB2. It's a good game, but it's just so different than other Marios since it's not actually a Mario game. That is a lot more polarizing. A lot of Nintendo 2s are, I guess, polarizing, like Zelda 2, SMB2. I don't know any other ones, but at least those two are like that. Yep. And surprisingly, Doki Doki Panic, well, I guess not, because it's the first game of that in SMB2, but Doki Doki Panic is like a very different run than SMB2U. Is Kurosu too bad? I haven't heard anything bad. I've heard it's way harder. Speaking of bad, that was a really bad one, too. Yeah, I've heard pretty good things about Kurosu, too. So I'm surprised to hear that coming from you, Three Cats. I will say SME2 looks like an okay speedrun, at least. It's very optimized, too, so that's pretty exciting. Oh, no. Why? Okay, well, I guess we're losing time here. Well, this is the first time I'm hearing about it. Yeah, I don't. Is Kurosu a real word? Like in the language it originated from, if that's Japanese. What up, Scaven's Grove, by the way? Scavin Grove, sorry. Was it Mike Matei? How could I be so noobish? I'm not a super big fan of those, but whoa, Scavin Grove. Sorry, second time in a row mispronouncing your name. Thank you so much for the sub. I do appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy the pickle emote. You do that every time, and it makes me sad. Not all commands are equal. You have the party pickle emote now. You can make your own sub hype. Yeah, it's a pretty good emote. I'm liking the party pickle. Fortunately, it's priced out of most people's sub budget, but Nightbot's there for that. When did Nightbot get resubbed to Pink Loon? I thought it didn't work for a bit. Oh, whoops. Alright, I'm bad at splitting today. Speaking of bad, this is not the best 1-4. I guess I do not, but I'm not surprised. Yeah, just taste the rainbow. You can't complete the rainbow, unfortunately. I do not approve. I don't think I've ever caught a Gnome Jarden stream. I should probably do that, considering how much I've known the name. Alright, 5 is good. I just gotta keep in mind not to get 6 there. Alright. You're telling me good luck. Good luck to you. I'm sure you'll be fine. but if anyone doesn't know, it's Super Mike's first time streaming tonight at around 9:30. So you should all wish him a warm welcome to the world of Twitch. (9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time). 20 minutes from now. Yeah, I live in the DC area. Yeah, and a bunch, like, just the general community around Mario, Super Mike is very well known, so everyone should be excited. Just more people to watch. Alright, I don't think I have, maybe one time we've gotten out of 3-2 today with fire. That's pretty unacceptable. And I was doing horrible in practice, but it's still not an excuse. Of course not. Of course not. Can't do it, apparently. It's too hard. Yeah, I'm being a little too aggressive on those, I guess, not even hits, like, too aggressive in my movement in the water levels right now. I think the one time we got out of that with fire, I immediately died in 3-3. Whoops. Right. Any run that's even towards World 5 is, or not even, just like close to even, will be really good going into World 5. I mean, like, we're gonna be like 10 seconds behind probably. We're not helping ourselves with stuff like that, but okay, maybe not 10, but still 36 pace. That Bill wanted to get me. Didn't get me, though. Alright, that was super risky, but I Forgot how bad of number 5 was. Of course. Alright, so this run's not as good. It's still fine. Now we're really going to be like minus 10 after 4-4. So I just realized this is run 1080. Shoutouts to 1080 snowboarding. Oh my god, no. We're going to keep going because we could be green out of 5-1. But shoutouts to 1080 snowboarding for the N64. Necessary of a shoutout here. Alright, this is very sloppy. Not even including the death. Yeah, we're going for all the time save possible at this point. I mean, I haven't actually snowboarded in roughly, I mean, like, obviously you only snowboard at one time a year, but I haven't snowboarded in about a year. But I have been snowboarding since I was 12, so I have about 10 years of actual snowboarding rep, 11 years, plus a little bit of a gap. I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I think I'm pretty good at it. Shoutouts to actual snowboarding too, but I can't do a 1080 in real life. I can in 1080 snowboarding for the Nintendo 64. Alright, that's a solid nope out of that. Yeah, that's a goal I have too. It is a pretty dangerous thing. Especially as you like get older and you realize, wow, I could like straight up ruin my life on one of these jumps. I mainly like rails and boxes and things like that. I'm not a big guy on jumps because when I was like 13, I just like rocketed off a jump and I landed on my back, and it didn't like give me any permanent injury to my back, but I got the wind knocked out of me and I was just like laying there on the right next to the ramp for like a solid half an hour, and that was not a fun experience. It's a lot like Pooh's story, except it wasn't actually that serious. It was just me being an idiot when I was like 13, just rocketing myself off a jump thinking I could do it. Ah, fireworks. I should have saw that coming. I have not. I don't know what the things that top level snowboarders can do is insane. Oh, but most of those people have been snowboarding like nearly their entire life. Like they get taken to Big Bear when they're 3. Like I grew up in the Midwest. I was taken to a glorified trash heap that was covered in snow when I was 12. It's a little different. Wow. Okay, this is dead run. Yeah, I don't think you could snowboard at Yosemite anyway. What's the half dome? Just snowboard off that. Nothing like a 90-degree drop off to snowboard on. I mean, is Connecticut near the, is it Half Dome? Am I wrong? Okay, I was not right. Or I was not wrong. Yep, I know about that guy. So bouldering is something I haven't done in a while, but it was one of my other big hobbies. Alright, great. Didn't start the run. I guess rock climbing in general, but bouldering just because bouldering's way easier to do. But, like, you don't need equipment and stuff like that. I would love to go, like, ice climbing. That's, like, a eventual goal of mine, but the window of opportunity for that's kind of closing. I should probably start looking into that a little bit more. Mountaineering's super interesting to me. Yeah, 1082. What happened in the year 1082? I guess we'll never know. I've never played Ice Climbers, though. That's probably a good start, right? Let's see. What happened in the year 1082 that we disrespected? A military campaign advised by a Song Dynasty general failed. We disrespected the shit out of that military campaign by losing 1082 so quickly. Yeah, I read about that one too. Huizong was born. Shoutouts to Huizong. Well, it's global warming. I guess I wasn't really thinking about that, but it is affecting, like you can't go to the Maldives in 50 years. It's going to be sunk. Wow. The WoW is not the Maldives. It's the controller misfiring. Yep, I saw that. But the one about the Song Dynasty general is the easiest for me to say. Mountains are still going to be there. Whether or not it's going to be ice climbing is a separate story. The answer is still almost definitely yes for large peaks. It's more that, like, I don't know, you're not going to start climbing Everest at like 35. I have a little Chinese bias. Shoutouts to my homies in Qingdao and Shanghai. Well, Shanghai. I'm actually saying it the way you say it in Chinese. Is that a recent Chinese invention? Oh. I'm a big advocate for the, there's these, like, obviously you've seen the ice cube trays in the wild, just the general ones, but they've recently gotten to popularity. Big ice cube trays, just like, instead of the 12 smaller ice cubes, it's like similar size, but it's like 6 large ice cubes, and they're so much better. Well, enjoy, guys. No, you guys should check them out. I've been on Twitch a while now, and I will be on Twitch for a while. Super Mike's first stream could only happen one time. My first stream was a technical nightmare. Fair enough. I multi-Twitch. Well then, oh no. Someone tell him he's not live. He might have done it a bit early. He's live for me, starting soon. I mean, he's already a better streamer than me. I don't have a starting soon screen yet, when I probably should. Over time, I just sink in my chair. Squad! Sorry, guys. I have a compressor, so that shouldn't have scared people, but still. I had to scream squad for Folu there. Just realized I had my light up pretty high, so I looked really shiny, that's why. I still look a little shiny, but... Nice. I was thinking about that Scavenge Grove. Well, you didn't all cap squad. You only regular capped squad. .5. Not perfect yet. You did, but it wasn't an all-cap squad. It's the intensity of the squad is... I would have normally just said squad, just like squad. Yeah, I gotta keep you guys up to date a little more. Give you more cactus snaps. I've been lacking in that regard. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm sorry. You guys have non-squad members have no idea what's going on right now. Oh my god, this is a horrible run. But we have to go until 5-1 because we have so much time saved. Let's see. Oh, alright. Yeah, so be prepared for a pretty hefty time loss in the next few levels. Nothing like drastic. We're still going to be in the run. I don't know about soon, but it's coming. It's going to happen. Because I'm not going to stop until it happens. So interestingly enough, it's been like this before. I didn't realize history has repeated itself, but right now there are no 37s on the leaderboard. You either have a 36 or a 38. Well, obviously a 38 or above, but wow. That was so stupid of me. But you either have a 36 or a 38. There are no 37s on the leaderboards right now. And there used to be 37s on the leaderboards, but before that, there was another situation where you either had a 36 or a 38. So 37s are rare in the Lost Levels community. I guess it just, if you're already going to get a 37, you go hard enough that you get a 36. But I'm going for a 37 and eventually a 36. I have a feeling that I'll need a little bit of a break once I get a 37. It took us 500 runs to get the 36. So, sorry, 38. Yeah, so Goofy Chocobo in here a lot. Great Mario runner. He is currently beating me with I think a 38-31. It's in the 30s. But after that, the next best time is like a 36-56. So there's a bit of a skill gap. Actually, I'm curious now. So leaderboards haven't been updated that much. My 38-46 is not on the leaderboards, but yeah, 38-31 from Goofy, and then actually there's a 38-30 from someone else, but after 38-30 it's 36-56. So yeah, solid minute and a half of gap. Yeah, I guess 37 is what separates the wheat from the chaff. That's perfectly fine. I wasn't expecting to make it through that anyway. You get both power-ups in the next level anyway. Yeah, actually we should go for both power... Oh, jeez. Jen's Orbit, thank you so much for the subscription. Totally not on my chat, though, so... I do appreciate that. I really do. This run's dead, by the way. No. I saw that, but... So, BK and I were talking. I'll make a post there if someone already did that, but... Like, I have the full intention of paying him his money, but... BK, who also offered $1,000 for Super FX support. I mean, we're talking... A beta is one thing, but it'd be better if it was actually... Like, the actual terms and conditions for the bounty is put into the official... Or I could read them. Because BK was the one who eloquently stated them. I think a good target is his code being integrated into Akari's GitHub repo, and then a SD-SNES firmware release having it. So, when that happens, cha-ching, cha-ching. But I'll make that clear in the post. Thanks for letting me know, Prodex. But, yeah, I would have had more formal details worked out, but I'll be honest, I was completely blindsided by the work... Red, what's his name? Red, is it Red Hat? Red Hat did? Yeah, it is pretty funny, actually. But yeah, I was completely blindsided by his work. It's way earlier than I think anyone expected. Someone did Super FX support, which is really good for Yoshi's Island, and I guess Star Fox. Most of the other Super FX games are not really that worth it. I think everyone, the Holy Grail is going to be SA1 support. It did come out of nowhere, and I thought the SD to SNES save states came out of nowhere. Just some genius who randomly decided to pick up Super FX implementation and did it in like 2 weeks. Yeah, SA1 is the Holy Grail. Then there is literally no reason to ever get an EverDrive. Well, besides, you know, not wanting to spend $150. But anyone on the fence should no longer be on the fence. Oh, yeah. I mean, so it requires USB to SNES. I'm not sure if you know what that is. But, so if you use a Nakatech, it's way less bulky to have a USB cord running from your SNES or SD to SNES to your computer than a Nakatech game saver. But yeah, I'll link you the video after this level, or after, as fast as I can. Don't worry about it. Like, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but there is a USB port in your SD to SNES. So it's like a janky implementation, but it's way better than the Nakatech in my opinion. But this is better because you can have multiple save states at once. It pretty much acts like emulator, but the save states themselves act like Knack-Attack in that like the sound won't load if you do something weird, stuff like that. I've actually not tested it on a game like Donkey Kong Country though. I'm not sure if it's because I know Knack-Attack is not 100% compatible. Like especially no, why? That's the second time today I've done that, and I've never done that before today. Oh my god. Well, that's a solid 10-second time loss. SA1 I've heard is a bit more nuanced. I've heard there's not enough room in the FGPA, sorry. Or Field Programmable Gate Array, FPGA. I'm such an idiot. Oh. Where is this? Alright. Yeah, Produx, that's the setup for save states. I don't know, Folu, that's... You could probably do that through other means than this Twitch channel. Telegram or something. Hey, thanks, Jeff. Well, it's not necessarily that I don't allow for that conversation. It's just that it'll be a lot less forgotten outside of this. Yo, what up, Perp? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh, okay, well. I am wearing red, but it's because I rep my favorite esports team. Shoutouts to Complexity Live. Anyway. Oh, red splits. Okay. Yeah, these are straight up trash. I should probably reset. Yeah, the only reason we're continuing this is because we know what could be done in 5-1. Never mind. Solid. I want to show off my good gameplay for Nino here, but... Yeah, I like Complexity. Literally, my top 3 favorite Hearthstone streamers are all on Complexity. Yeah, I'll stand up. Straight up is a Complexity shirt. You got to see my chunky belly there. You don't Omega Lol, my favorite esports organization. I have no idea how they are in other esports. I do know they obviously have. Hearthstone is not their only esports team, obviously, otherwise they would be flat out broke, but I have no idea how they stand in other games. It's good they're not horrible. It's not like I'm wearing like Maine East High School t-shirt It's a little too close to doxing myself, but people do know I grew up in the Chicago area, so. I'm very lucky I went slow there. 2 is a really bad amount of coins to have here, because you could easily get a 52 if you're fast in 1-3. Yeah, hopefully you enjoy the pickle emotes, Jen's Orbit. It's a pretty good one. It combos pretty well. In my opinion, best pickle emote on Twitch. And there's a lot of pickle emotes on Twitch. Oh my god. Just didn't jump high enough. Alright, let's not lose stupid amounts of time in this world. Yeah, these splits, Nino, are going to be a little bit more red in the beginning, because I did PB by a minute, so unfortunately I guess it was a good thing in the run that I had really good early game, but it's just harder to run against. Oh my god. I just realized, I mean, this is gonna be a shorter stream to me. I don't like only streaming for this long, but the next full run is probably gonna be my last one. Or not full run, but like longer run, just because I have to do something at 10. What up, Fio? You, as you may have been able to tell based on what I've been talking about, you came towards the tail end of the stream. It's nice to see you, though. I see, well, then it's not that bad of a deal then. But, yeah, runs have been eh. We got 1 out of 8-4. Only 2 to World 8. It's our first day back since having a PB, so might as well. No, what do we mean might as well? No, it's kind of expected that the runs don't go so hot. That was a very large struggle just to get that sentence in. That's when you could. This is normally when I would switch to like SMW ROM hacks. As you can tell, the runs aren't getting any better for the night. Also, before I forget, massive shilling here. Well, I have to wait until after this. Massive shilling. But Reddit just implemented a new feature for what I assume was their April Fool's Day prank. It's called the Circle. I got a circle. If you have a Reddit account, please join my circle. Do not betray my circle, because that ends the whole thing. The password is twitch.tv/Picante, the second thing. Pink has way more people in my circle than me, and I'm trying to get a better circle than Pink. So, join my circle. If you click betray, I'm sad. That's the massive shilling for the night. Please join my circle. It's very important. got 3 people in my circle right now. We're aiming for 50 billion. Think about it. You could become part of an exclusive club. Someone joined. We have 4. Keep in mind, the circle is absolutely meaningless, so it's not like I'm shilling you to join something that has personal gain to me. Oh, 5. Nice. Please don't, because that would make me so sad. No, circle is my cult, Lionel. I'm just trying to make it, like, you know, just a nice, easy message to go down. Pink Moon's anger is my personal gain in this situation, just because it's directly proportional to how many more people are in my circle than hers. She's allowed to shill her circle if she wants to. Do not betray it, though. I'll be very upset if you betray it. Both of us need our circles to grow together. Because the circle economy could only be helped by more circles being in large numbers. I feel so dirty shilling out this circle. But then I feel way less dirty when I realize how little consequence. Yeah, like, I kind of get that. Even if, like, I'm like 100% good intentions, you can't trust my viewers. It's not your community. There might be someone in here who's like, I secretly hate Pink Loon because she timed me out one time for saying racial slurs, but I'm still here for some reason. And they might not like that. You have to type in the password, which is twitch.tv/Picante, because I'm a horrible sellout. Also, Gilcat, I completely missed that. Thank you for the good luck. This is the last run of the night, so I'm hoping it goes well. Hey. I know that if someone actually did that, you would do a good job, Lionel, and actually be a mod. You're probably, like... You and Pink probably tie for the most actual mod activity done in this channel, just mainly due to the virtue that you're in here the most. Because, you know me, I'm very soft on banning people. Hey, let's not turn this into a, let's not turn this into a blame game. No one's circle's getting betrayed. Also, I finally made it out of the level with fire. I tried so hard to be, what is the term? Tried so hard to be equal in my wording. Well, he hasn't been here in a while, so maybe he's reformed. Maybe he's just a lurker now. I don't know, it's 3 strikes and you're out for a month. For me. And then 4th strike and you're gone forever. No one's ever gotten to permaban status yet. Oh my god, so sad. I don't know, man. Just make your sexual innuendos out of the pickle emote. That's good enough, right? I mean, for the most part, it actually is PG, but if I take off that for mature audience tag, like I tried one time, I become like the absolute like most authoritative, like, how dare you say that in my channel? So I'd rather not have censorship, I guess, because I can't handle it. I go crazy. I mean, it's PG until it isn't. Yeah, it's PG until pink poster, horribly disturbing Kool-Aid sex emote. And who would want to live in an environment where you would feel scared posting that? Alright, so we're gonna be like minus or plus 15 at the end of 4-4. Oh my god, so slow. Nice, I was super early on that one. Paid off. That was a really scary bill, actually. He's gotta sit on them, or he's probably sitting on them wrong or something. Well, I guess I don't sit on them, but you know, if they're that red. Also, yeah, every hour or so I realize I'm sinking in my chair. Really? Well, that actually sucks a lot. I do a little left-right to avoid that, but I didn't left-right enough. I never said it was non-consensual. I did say it was horrifying to look at, though. Alright, so we're at least going to be ahead after this, assuming I don't do anything idiotic. Which, I mean, is not the best assumption. I did lose 30 seconds here in my PB. Yeah, I died at this pipe jump going for a one-frame trick instinctually. You could actually avoid the piranha plants there, but it's one frame. Actually, I'm not even sure if it works in this version. I know it works in the NES. Nice. Oh my god. Alright, well, let's see how badly that impacts the run. I can still us being about even, or I can see us being about even. I gotta go for super jump though, because why not? Okay. Could have been worse. Okay, only 4 seconds behind. Solid. Yeah, the checkpoint is way closer to the end than the beginning there. I guess we go for both power-ups. Well, that's not how you do that. Really? Alright, so this is super slow. So now we're like plus 10, I think. Probably worse, honestly. No, about plus 10. Wow, I actually had the good pattern there, and I kind of squandered it. Yeah, we're really losing time. We can't right now. We have the opportunity for a lot of golds in... Actually, no, not that many golds, but definitely a 7-4 gold if we somehow keep fire there. And I guess a 6-4 gold. Or not. Alright, well, I actually have to do something in 5 minutes, so... I think that's it for the stream. I know it's a bit shorter. I'm sorry about that. But thank you guys for joining my circle. Super important that you did that. We have 5 members now. What we're gonna do now is we're going to raid our good friend Super Mike, who's doing his first stream ever today. So show him some love. Drop him a follow. We'll be back tomorrow with hopefully a 6-hour stream. Oh my god, sorry. Hopefully a 6-hour stream. Yeah, see you guys. I mean, I guess we have to wait for this timer to go down, but... Yep. Drop a follow if you're new here and you like the stream, etc. Blah, blah, blah. Is it frozen? Alright, there we go.
Swag. Yo, Picante. Thank you for that raid.